Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Yuende from Chayatsuji Kimono. As you can see in the title, we're gonna do the Ginza Musubi. It's similar to the actual tsunodashi musubi, but it's tied a little bit different. And yeah, it's a great musubi for any casual occasions, and especially if you really don't fancy doing an otaiko, it's a great substitute for that. You can even wear it with a yukata, I've seen. So yeah, for that, the obi that you've used, I've noticed I've tried it with 3 or 4 different obi before I finally settled on this one. The ones that actually come unfolded, almost, like this one has only this much actually folded, those work the best. You can actually use a regular Nagoya obi with the triangle part, however it kind of limits on the amount of space you have. The ones that are unfolded give a much, well, I wouldn't say much, but a bit more wiggle room in terms of proportions, because you kind of need a longer obi for this one, for this knot. So yeah, otherwise we also want to use 3 koshihimo. 2 of them will actually stay on, and 1 you can actually just remove at the end. But yeah, like, with this one you also want to use an obiage and an obijime, as well as an obita of your choice, either with elastic or without. That's your personal preference. So like I said, it's a really casual kind of musubi. And yeah, other than that, I've nothing else to add, so let's go. So I first measured out about 50 centimeters. I'm going to temporarily whip that over my shoulder. As usual, I'm going to wrap around twice. Just making sure that everything is nice and tight. And we're going to fold up this part. Again, I want to make sure that everything stays nice and tight. I'm going to grab your first koshihimo and tighten it. Just tying it in a simple bow behind my back. Because you won't be needing this koshihimo anymore, it's best to just tuck it in on the top of the obi. Then you want to just spread out the otaiko section. Then taking the part that we flipped over our shoulder and placing it in front, actually on top of the otaiko part. This will secure temporarily as well. What I kind of want to look out for is that the bottom matches up with the bottom of that part. Should be on both sides. Again, temporarily tied in the back. Now you don't need to tuck this one in because we'll remove it in just a moment. Now we're going to pull up the otaiko part, and again securing with a koshihimo. This one will stay put just as the first one, so you can tuck it in. Again, making sure that it sits nice and tight. will be untying this one. We will make this part come loose, which is supposed to happen. Again, we're going to fold up these parts. And pull it underneath. I hope you can see it this way. Again, this one will be removed, so no need to tuck it in. Now what I personally like to do is move this part to the back because it makes it a little bit easier. Now you want to make sure that you grab both the koshihimo and then you turn it around. I'm going to grab your obiage. It will go on top of this koshihimo. Okay. Just temporarily securing it. At this stage, you also want to add your yukata. Just making sure that everything is in place. Now we're going to add the obiage, and I hope you can see it. I'll try it from the side, because this is kind of an unusual way. It's the way it's supposed to be. But what you do is put the obiage in the bare bottom. What we want to do is grab the outer side and roll it underneath the obiage. And then you tighten it as you normally would. Now, as you can see, we tied the musubi itself, so you can remove temporary koshihimo, the only one that will actually go off, and then simply retie your obiage. usually happens with me. So there we go. That is basically how you tie a Ginza Musubi. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye guys.